Hi guys, it's Leslie.
And Lily.
And this is our Happy Place Family YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, make sure to hit the subscribe button below.
And the like button.
Like this video if you want to see more content like this from us. So, we have a question for you. Do you know what day it is?
Guess what day it is.
Guess what day it is?
Well, it's not Wednesday.
No, it's not the day with the camel. What day is it, Lily?
It's Magic Band Day.
It's Magic Band Day. Our Magic Bands came today. So we're going to open them up and unbox them for you guys and go through what's in the box and what you can do with your Magic Band. So stay right there. Lily will go get the mail. You want to go get the mail? Go get the mail. We'll be right back. Okay. Lily, did you get the mail?
Yes.
Okay. Where's the mail? Drum roll. Lily's going to open the box.
Mail. Can I open it?
Open it. Open it. Drum roll, please. So excited if she can figure out how to open the box. Do you need some help with that?
Yes.
Okay. Let mommy open the box.
No.
Okay.
Just show me how.
Okay, there's a little tab right here.
Okay.
You pull it and you open it. Okay, ready? Drum roll. And on 1, 2, open the box. Is it open? And we've got, don't take them out, turn it around. Magic bands. Ooh, beautiful. So we have 3 different color bands here.
So, Daddy's is red. Mommy's is purple. Oh, Mommy's is red. Daddy's is orange, and mine is purple.
Of course it is. Of course it's purple.
One of my two
Lily
favorite
was so excited when purple became one of the colors that you could choose for Magic Bands. And actually, I want to show you, hold this box. We're actually doing a split stay, so we have 2 boxes of Magic Bands.
Yeah, so we're going to 2 different hotels.
We're staying at 2 different resorts. So they sent us a set for each stay. Now, I could have denied one of these sets, but I wanted a couple of different colors for each one of us.
It's like a rainbow.
It's like a rainbow. So these are some of the colors that you can get. I think you can also get yellow and green that aren't here. I like having extra Magic Bands because I like to keep a set in our park bag, as I mentioned in our park packing video, just in case somebody forgets one at the hotel.
Whoa.
So we're going to take these out of the box and we're going to talk about them. So when they're in the box, you're going to open it up. There's a little information card here to the right that's got some information that you're going to need to know about your Magic Band. So make sure you take that out and read that. You can take this whole section out of the middle of the box. It makes it a little easier to carry around.
Kind of like my hip.
So on here, you're going to have each person's band, and it's going to have the name that you picked.
So mine says Lily Bell. You don't have to use your actual name. You can like do a nickname too.
Right. When you pick your Magic Band, you get to pick your color. So Lily picked purple, Daddy picked orange, and Mommy picked red. And you get to pick the name that you get to write on the inside of the Magic Band. So I'm going to take one of these off so I can show you the back side of the band where the name's going to be written. That way, if you have multiple people in your party that want the same color band, you can get, right there, you can get their names written on the inside of it, or a nickname, so you know whose is whose. So it's important to know who these belong to. Now, you don't have to wear it while you're sleeping, but I know some people like to because they love their Magic Band so much. She likes to take it off when you sleep. But you don't have to take it off when you do things like go in the swimming pool. They're waterproof, so you don't have to worry about that. You can link a credit card for charging privileges to your Magic Band if you're staying on property, which is a really great perk. So you don't have to be carrying a whole bunch of money with you. Make sure you have a little cash, but you don't have to.
And you don't need to charge Magic Bands because they're not like phones or watches. You just wear them.
Yeah, so there is actually a very small battery in these that will go dead after a couple of years. It's only used for some of the functions, but for the main functions like charging privileges, opening your room door, your fast passes, and your park tickets, these are going to last a while. Like, we have quite a few of them, and we've used ones from older trips on more recent trips. So you don't have to charge them or anything like that. Like Lily said, they're preloaded with, I think, an RFID chip, it's called, kind of like the things that they use in barcode scanners, and that's going to store all your information on it.
Just trying to get it without taking it. They're very long.
So that's another thing about the Magic Bands. If you've got a little one, whose wrists these are too small for. So if you see, it kind of overlaps on the colors here. Turn it around. This portion here, the colored portion up to here, actually pops out. I'm gonna leave this on because Lily's more comfortable with a little looser, but you see where that gray break is? You can pop out the colored section so it'll fit better on small wrists. That way you don't have to worry about the sliding off the hand of a child with a smaller hand and a smaller wrist. I'm not gonna pop it out because I know you like it a little bit looser. So, and you're just kind of at that crossing point between the kid size and the adult size. She has like a hole on the pink and a hole on the gray for it to be comfortable for her. If I can get this on her arm. We've done this so many times, it shouldn't be a problem, but this is another problem. When you do have kids with smaller wrists, it overlaps a little bit. So, this is great. Lily's worn these every time we've gone to the park. Luckily, knock wood, she hasn't lost one yet. I haven't lost one, so they're pretty secure. I lose everything, so if one hasn't popped off my wrist yet, that's a good sign because I tend to lose everything. So you can use your Magic Band to enter your Walt Disney World hotel room. They now have a new system where you can check in online ahead of time. You can receive a room-ready text alert and go straight to your room when your room is ready on your arrival day. You can bypass the check-in desk. We prefer to go to the check-in desk when we get there. We like to say hi to everybody. Walt Disney World cast members are some of the coolest people on the face of the earth, so we like going to check-in. But if you and she always gets stickers. But if you like, you can go straight to your room. If you use that system, this will unlock your door for you. This unlocks a whole bunch of more magic for you as well while you're on your vacation, not just your room door. When you check in, whether you check in online or you check in at the front desk, you can attach a credit card to the Magic Band. And what can you do with that credit card, Lily? You buy Mickey Pops, souvenirs, pay for dining, pay for anything that you want on property at a vendor that has the ability to accept Magic Bands, usually anywhere that can accept electronic payment methods. There's still a handful of vendors, although I think even most of the balloon sellers are taking Magic Bands now, so that's great. Once you get your balloon, you want to make sure you go down Main Street and get a picture in front of the castle, and that's a very memorable keepsake, and that's something else that you're going to want to have your Magic Band for, because the Magic Band, for the photo pass photographers, the Disney photographers will scan your band after they take a photo, and you can view those photos later. Do this even if you didn't purchase the memory maker in advance. You never know. There may be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 photos that you decide it's worth purchasing it after the fact. So definitely when you get a picture done, make sure you get one of your party's bands scanned. Very important, park tickets. You're going to use your Magic Band to get into the park. Want to show everybody how that works, Lily? So, what do you do when you get to the park with your Magic Band?
So this is a scanner right now, and they always have them by the rides and when you go in. So you do beep, and when you get in, you have to put a finger on the thingy, and it will do a green circle if it's good, and the same thing on the rides, and you always want to use the same thing.
That's right. So when you enter the park with your Magic Band, this is going to have your park ticket on it, okay? So you're going to press it up against the scanner. It's going to light up green, and you're also going to have to put your finger down at the same time. The first time you enter the park, remember which finger you use, because you have to use that same finger every time after you enter any of the other parks after that, just to make sure that the band belongs to you. From time to time, they have problems with the scanners, but they usually have people on site that can reconcile it pretty quickly, so I wouldn't worry about that. Once you're in the park, your fast passes are going to be linked to these. So again, if you're staying on property, you have a set of Magic Bands. Yes, Lily?
I never really have trouble remembering which finger I use, because I always use this finger, and this is usually one of the fingers that I use the most when I do stuff.
Yeah, I have to say, she usually gets in pretty quick. It tends to be Mommy who forgets, you know, which hand, which...
You're the forgetter.
Yeah, I don't put it on the same wrist every day.
If you were in Inside Out, you would be a forgetter because you always forget things.
I'd be a forgetter.
I'd be Joy.
She'd definitely be Joy. Magic bands are going to hold your fast passes. So when you get to an attraction that you have a fast pass for, again, you're going to push it up against the sensor. The sensor is going to light up green if you're within your fast pass window. If you're too early or too late after your fast pass window, it's going to light up red. If there's some conflict and you have a valid fast pass and it's not working, just talk to the attendant, the cast member that's at that fast pass entrance, and they can usually look it up pretty quickly. Charging privileges, you can use this to purchase things, as we mentioned before. If you have a dining package, your dining credits are also going to be loaded onto here. So as you can see, this is really your key to the world. This is your key to Walt Disney World. It has all your park tickets on it. It has your room tickets. It has your credit card linked to it. It has your fast passes linked to it.
It also has your dinner reservations.
Your reservations aren't linked to this. That's one thing your reservations are in your My Disney Experience app.
I did not know.
Yes, we learn something new every day. She did not know that. But they're not, the reservations aren't saved on your Magic Band. So that's something you'd have to go to My Disney Experience to look up your confirmation number for. There are some little other things that happen if you're wearing this on rides, attractions that have cameras, let's say like Splash Mountain. It's going to be able to recognize you on the ride, and it's going to put that ride photo in your Memory Maker account for you. If you're dining at certain restaurants that have special experiences like Be Our Guest, they're going to be able to bring your food to your table in this restaurant. They're going to be able to find you just by your Magic Band. So they're really neat things. They keep making them more advanced. They're really cool. We love decorating them. You can get a whole bunch of little decorations that plug into these holes. We usually buy 1 or 2 on every trip. I hope you found this video informative, guys. It's Magic Band Day. It's so exciting. It's one of our favorite days. It's like the unofficial start to our vacation because our Magic Bands are here. If you like this video, if this is the first time you've been here to our channel, you know what to do next.
Make sure you subscribe and give us a big thumbs up. And if you subscribe, it's the big red button and you'll never miss a video.
That's right, that big red button just below here. Make sure you hit that one and come back and see us again.
I think sometimes I don't know.